What's going on, everyone? Eddie Santana here, and today I have a brand new video for you, and it's gonna be really exciting. Now, I know I've been absent for the last 3 weeks, and I do want to apologize for that for all those viewers. Uh, I've been experimenting with other things in life, and it's not been quite as good as I thought it would, so I got a little sidetracked. But now I'm back, and like I said, I have an exciting video for you today, and I'm going to share my tips to get right back on track should you fail. So without any further ado, let's begin with this video. Hey, welcome back, everyone. So today it's an exciting video because, like I said, I'm going to share my tips to get right back into ketosis. Should you fail, should you decide to have a cheat meal, a cheat day, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe it was on purpose, maybe it was unwillingly, but let's face it, we're all humans and we all fail at some time in life. And if you're currently following any diet, or in a specific this ketogenic diet, then perhaps you have failed along the way. And well, today I'm here to share with you my tips and show you how I get right back into ketosis in as little as 24 hours. Now, this is possible, 100% possible, but it requires a lot of effort and sacrifices. So now I'm going to share the first thing I do after cheating, failing, or being kicked out of ketosis, by having a massive carb-loaded meal, whatever the case may be, or maybe I decided to have a piece of cheesecake, or maybe I had some bread and milk, since it's one of my weaknesses. Whatever the case may be for you, if you were kicked out of ketosis and you want to get right back into it because you can deal with the guilty conscience that comes with it, well, fret not, my friend, because I am here to tell you the things that I do to get right back into ketosis. And like I said, it requires some effort, so it's not going to be easy. Just as it's not that easy to lose weight and burn fat. I mean, everything in life requires effort and dedication. So without any further ado, let's begin. The number one thing that I do right after having a cheat meal or a cheat day, it's I run to my kitchen and I grab a glass of water with a little bit of lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. Now, what this is going to do, it helps with the insulin spike, all the sugar running through your blood. It helps control this. So that is the first step. Now, it will also help you control the cravings that you're going to get after, because I don't know if you've experienced anything like this, but when you're following a diet low on carbohydrates for quite some time, then if you ever cheat, I don't know if you've noticed that after having some carbs, you tend to want to eat sooner. You might eat something right now, and 2 hours from now you'll feel hunger again. So if this happens to you, well, it's because of the carbs. And so apple cider vinegar will help you control that. So that is the number one thing that I do. Okay. Now, normally when I do cheat, for whatever the reason, I already know that I'm going to have more than just one cheat meal. So normally it runs up to one day, and I tend to end it like at evening. I make my last cheat meal around 6, 7, 8 8 p.m. tops. And the reason why I do this is because it's normally followed by a 24-hour fast. Yes, that is the second thing that I do to get right back into ketosis is I follow my cheat day with a massive fast. And that is at least 20 hours. If you can push it up to 24, the better. But that is the second thing. And I do it that way. So then after my last cheat meal, then I have my apple cider vinegar. I go to sleep, wake up the next day, and do not eat nothing until 6, 7 o'clock the next day. Okay, so that is the number two thing that I do. Intermittent fasting. It's absolutely marvelous, and it'll help you so much to get right back into ketosis. Why? Because as long as you don't put any food in your system, any more carbohydrates, your body will simply burn off all those excessive carbohydrates that you ingested the day before. And well, that's basically all you have to do to force your body to get right back into ketosis. You have to burn through your glycogen storages, that had been replenished because you ate all those carbohydrates. So as soon as you burn through that, then your body will again go into shock and will be forced to start tapping into those fat storages for energy. So now the transition will depend on how adapt your body is to fat. The longer you've been doing keto, the easier will be the transition back into ketosis. Okay, if you're brand new to it, then it's probably not gonna work as well for you. Now, I've been doing keto on and off for a little while now, and I know that my body responds pretty well to it. Now, that is the second thing I do. Okay, I follow my cheating day with a prolonged fast, 20 to 24-hour fast. Now, the third thing that I do is I exercise. I do go to the gym and I try to get my best workout possible, to try to burn to those through my glycogen storages as fast as possible and as soon as possible. So I do train hard. I go to the gym while fasted. It has to be that way. Like I said, it requires some effort. It requires some sacrifices. I don't see it as a sacrifice because the day before I had the pleasure of eating whatever I wanted. So it's really not a sacrifice. It's more like a payback for what I did. Okay, so I see it that way and it makes it easier for me. So I go to the gym, I get my workout done, I trained as hard as possible, and that will help you get right back into ketosis sooner, because the sooner you burn through that glycogen storage in your body, in your muscles and liver, the sooner you burn through that, the sooner your body will be forced to switch into ketosis again. So that is the number 3 tip. Okay, train. If you do not train, then you don't necessarily have to train, but let's hope that maybe your work or your daily activities are active enough to trigger some calorie burning and enough to make easier the burn process of those glycogen storages in your body. So now, if you do not exercise and your work is pretty sedentary, then I suggest you at least get out there and have a walk, play with the kids. If that's the case, play with your pets. If you have a pet, take the dog out for a run. Do something. Get off your ass and do something. Okay, that is my suggestion. If you do not exercise or something and you want to get right back into ketosis, right back into track, because you can't deal with the guilty conscience that is hitting you because you ate ate donuts with coffee yesterday, or you have a big slice of cheesecake, or maybe you had some ice cream, whatever the case. I mean, oh, in my case, maybe you had a beer. Well, I occasionally enjoy a beer. But if that's the case, and you were thrown out of ketosis, then if that conscience is eating you inside and telling you you did bad, well, don't worry. This will get you right back into ketosis. Now, that is the number 3 tip, that is exercising. If you do not exercise, then of course find some sort of activity that you can do. Stay active throughout the day while you're fasting. That'll burn your glycogen storages a lot sooner. And then the number 4 thing will be, once you reach to the time for the first meal, okay, we are gonna do a keto meal. All right, that is gonna be low on carbohydrates, high on protein, or moderate on protein, and it's going to be also moderate on fat. Okay, moderate on fat. We don't want to saturate our body with fat on the first and second meals. Okay, so your next meal should be moderate on fat, moderate on protein, and low on carbohydrates. Keep the carbohydrates as low as possible. That is my number 4 tip. Your first meal should be maybe some steak, some vegetables, salad, and maybe some avocado for fat, and a little bit of olive oil. That will work well. And that would be it for your first meal. Or if you can add some bone broth, that's very good to break a fast. Well, that's it, guys. I mean, I promise you, if you do this, then you'll go to sleep that night after having your fast and everything, and the next morning you will wake up in ketosis. Guaranteed. It works out every time for me. Now, something that I want to tell you about these steps. I mean, this is dangerous information, guys, because once you know this, you have to learn to be more responsible with your choices, because trust me, it becomes real easy once you know that your body can switch back and forth easily, and once your body is adjust to it. It is real easy to want to cheat back and forth all the time, and it becomes a problem. So please be careful when you use this. Be conscious of it. This is not for you to be cheating all the time. I mean, I'm sharing this information so when it happens, you have a way to get right back onto track and keep losing fat, keep burning fat, losing weight. All right, so that's why I'm sharing this information, but please be responsible with it, because like I said, it's happened to me, and I'm sure it happens to most people. Once you know your body can switch back and forth from carbs to fat, and that you can be right back into ketosis in as little as 24 hours, then every time a slice of cake comes across your way and you see everybody eating it, it's gonna be a lot hard to bear with that feeling and that craving of wanting to taste that cake and put it in your mouth, because you're gonna be thinking, oh, well, maybe I can have this cake and I'll fast tomorrow and train and be right back into ketosis the next day. It's not too bad. But remember, if you continuously cheat, it's gonna stop your progress. So please be responsible with this information. Please use it only when necessary and not to binge eat. Do not take advantage of it. All right, so that's it for this video. It was quick, and I'm gonna try to keep it quick, and I hope you guys find it useful. I hope you guys like it. It's I guarantee that this will work for you, and if it doesn't, then you may just have to tweak the tricks a little bit more or push yourself a little harder, or maybe it doesn't work the same for everyone. Again, I am not a professional. I'm just sharing what works with me and what I do personally. So I know that these things do work well for me. Now, I know that this might not be the case for everyone. So please follow my advice at your own risk, okay? You are not forced to do any of the things that I'm sharing with you. And again, I am not a professional. I am not a medical instructor or practitioner. I am not a doctor or nutritionist, so follow at your own risk. Well, I hope you like the video. That's it for now. Please, if you do like the video, give me the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the notification bell as well, so you can be notified next time I upload another video, because I'm gonna continue doing this. I like to share my experiences with people out there, and I like to think that one day I will be able to encourage somebody to do better for themselves, or maybe start losing weight or start training and improve your lifestyle. So if I can reach to just one person, I am happy with that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. Also, leave me any comments if you can. I would love to see comments in the comment section, and let me know your thoughts. I know I don't have many followers, but those few that I do have, I really appreciate you. And see you next time. Bye.